Well, the UAE is a country with great advantages, specifically the location of the country being a middle ground between the East and West. The time zone of the UAE is a fantastic advantage for many European companies or even Asian companies who want to do business on both sides of the world, the East and the West. The biggest advantage also for the UAE is the tax benefits. The country still does not have corporate or income tax, which is a great advantage to many countries that do. So hiring employees and having a presence here and being able to invoice your clients who are around the world from Dubai or from the UAE in general is a great advantage. There are many advantages to list, to be honest, in this interview, but the taxes, the time zone, and the amazing infrastructure that the UAE has when it comes to technology, digitization, ability to have strong speed of internet so you can do proper video conferencing calls. It's just second to none. Dubai is more like a hub. It's a small city, 2 million population, but it has an amazing infrastructure. It has an amazing airport. There's a lot of travelers that pass by Dubai to go from east to west. The airport receives more than 80 million people, which is probably the #1 airport in the world in terms of passengers. That allows people to fly to Dubai, conduct business, and then continue on their journey, whether they're flying east or they're flying west. A lot of events and exhibitions and conferences happen here. Hundreds of thousands of companies showcase their product and services here. A lot of businessmen come and stop in Dubai to sign deals, whether it's with the local government, federal government, or even with the regional government. It's a very good meeting point, and it's a very good location for a hub. And for that reason, you see some of the top 100 largest companies in the world have a base in Dubai, and not that many in other cities or countries in the region, because of all of these advantages that Dubai has to offer. The government itself is a very pro-business government. They're very innovative and they're very flexible when it comes to making sure that the foreign investors and international companies are comfortable and their investment is well protected when they come here and establish here. The cost of labor is very reasonable here. Talent, the pool of talent is huge here. Diversification of cultures and nationalities, more than 200 nationalities that are living here. I mean, I can go on and on and on about the benefits. They're just endless. Well, like I said, because Dubai is a pro-business city, it made sure that the pandemic does not have an everlasting negative impact on businesses. So as soon as it became safe to reopen the economy, which happens, to be honest, after only 7 weeks of the lockdown, immediately Dubai bounced back, opened its airport, opened its borders, welcoming business people back again to the city, allowing restaurants and hotels and companies to re-establish and reopen again. We were probably one of the fastest responders, and who bounced very quickly and opened our economy back again. Unluckily for other economies around us, even in the same region, did not open their economy as fast as Dubai did. The other thing, obviously, is when people arrived here, they did not find the strict restrictions of movement, of the quarantine period. This allowed more people to feel that, yes, there is a virus and there is a pandemic, but at the same time, they're flexible, they're comfortable to move around, and they're able to conduct business. After the lockdown, a few weeks later, restaurants and shops and businesses started doing normal business again and started recovering from the negative impact of the pandemic. So the impact of the pandemic was not really felt, or the hit of the pandemic was not felt strongly, because of the wise decision of the government and how they bounced back to normal life again. The other thing that I must compliment our government for is the percentage of vaccination that the government has done. The UAE has become one of the top 3 countries in the world when it comes to its number of population to the vaccination percentages. And I think we're still on the top 10 countries in the world in number of people vaccinated here. All of these wise decisions from the government improves and opens the country's perspective to welcome more international companies and more businesses, more tourists, and to tell company owners that this is a country where your business will not suffer if you are here. This is a country where your business will grow, and the government is here to support you and make sure that you prosper when you come here.